the turntables is for aesthetic, right?
Right.
Whereas, and I see people have it set up to where you could just throw something on the vinyl. You could throw a vinyl record on, but at the same time, if I got company and we in the mood, I'm not going to want to stop to have to turn. I don't want to have to flip it to the next side.
When you say turntables, you're not talking about like the DJ, like the scratch shit.
No, that's exactly what I'm talking about.
Just for playing one record.
Well, the ones I have the ones with the scratch, and then you could put the mixer in between.
Okay, so you're talking about the actual DJ equipment. I do not have that. I just have a.
But I know exactly what you're talking about. You're talking about like the thing you would get from like Urban Outfitters.
Yeah, I got that. Well, it's not Urban Outfitters. It's like a step above. It's not the best one, but it's the best one in that. It's the best one that somebody who's not like a super like collector could get.
Yeah.
So.
Which is actually crazy to see for me just how that changed.
What?
Because of course like my dad wasn't DJing on some like Funk Flex, like he wasn't on the radio or nothing, but like he might host like he might DJ event for somebody, like if a friend is getting married or somebody have a sweet 16, do something like that. So I've seen the evolution of him having to carry all the crates out the crib to where it's like now you just gotta take a laptop.
Yeah, the USB.
Yeah.
The laptop and everything is there. You just got to bring the USB.
Yeah, but matter of fact, I told you, I think I told that story on here before where I made my dad a CD. Yeah, my dad, he hit me up. He wanted me to burn him a CD for Chopper Style. Mm-hmm. He wanted me to burn him a CD for Chopper Style. So I was just like, do I want to just waste one CD for one song? So I was like, let me just try to add some other songs that I know he likes on there. Like I think I threw some I might have threw some quality on there. I might have threw some roots on there. But then I also threw some shit on there that I like. Like I threw this was around when Born Center had just dropped. Okay. So I had threw like Forbidden Fruit, like J. Cole and Kendrick on there. When I say this nigga called me so disgusted.
I get it though, because you go to the record store, you can buy it's a whole record, but it'll just be like for one single.
Yeah, it'd be the explicit cut, the radio cut.
So maybe that's what you should have did. Maybe you should have give him.
I should have just gave him Chopper Style, the Chopper Style instrumental, the Chopper Style acapella.
Yeah, I think that he might have appreciated that.
Yeah. Damn. But shit, what's up, y'all? I'd like to thank y'all for tuning in to another episode of the We Want More podcast. I'm your host, Anthony Moore.
I'm Asante Morris.
We got Pepsi in between us. He's well groomed. And we're on episode 122. Please be sure to subscribe on whatever platform you listen to this on, whether that be on Apple, Spotify, Google Podcasts, just wherever you find your podcast needs. Stop right now. Scroll down. Give us 5 stars, man. Every week, y'all act like y'all going to do this shit. Actually do this shit, man. Leave a review. It take a few seconds, man. Give us those 5 stars and those words. That'll definitely be appreciated. Matter of fact, yeah, hold up.
Show love, nigga. It don't show nothing. It don't cost nothing to show a nigga love. All we doing is getting money. Show a nigga some love, nigga.
I love the person in the background saying, "All we doing is getting some money."
Yeah,
yeah. So show a nigga some love, and if you watching us on YouTube, please subscribe to that. Subscribe to the YouTube. Also, I just shaved my hair freshly for y'all. And other than that, though, what's up? How you been?
It's good. We're here on a Sunday.
Sunday is Father's Day. Father's Day. Yeah, happy Father's Day to all the fathers out there. Everybody that celebrates, whether fathers, stepdads, grandfathers, uncles, just everybody.
Mothers that ran off their man. Now it's his fault that he ain't want to be yelled at and smacked in the face.
Yo, you know what I actually just found out? Mm-hmm. So I was talking to a friend, comedian that Richie Redden. He just had a baby. So we were just talking about.
Congratulations.
We was just talking about. He was saying how much that's changed him already, like just as far as like his priorities, right? Mm-hmm. And I was saying it's crazy because there's people out there that get those same like. That have kids and they just run off on those priorities. And I didn't notice, but I guess it's a biological I think it's a biological thing or something like that happens like innately with the kids, where when the child is born, they look more like the father to make the father not abandon them.
That's funny-ish. I never heard of that. That's so fucking funny though. Nature is just fucking hilarious.
Yeah.
it's built in. Like, whatever God you believe in knows that we're not shit, and we want to just leave. And still we beat nature though, because niggas still run off.
Yeah, and love to all of those that can't celebrate.
Well, you know that biologically, like babies are cute to us, so we don't like strangle them or just like abandon them or just like kill them. Like
really?
it's crying, it's shitting everywhere, but it's so cute. You know, it's like fluffy and everything. So like you biologically want to like protect a baby and like love a baby.
Not them white babies.
I mean, I've never seen a cute white baby. I'm still maintain that to this day.
They look like old men. They look like they do. White babies come out looking like they're ready for finance.
Yeah, every white baby looks like somebody's got their head shaved for the electric chair. Yeah, they just like bald humans, like not even babies.
Father's Day. Did you spoke to your father?
Yeah.
Yeah. I talked to mine. That was very. Y'all had long conversations or what? It was about 30 seconds.
I typically will talk to my dad for. I only want to have short conversations. He prefers longer ones. Does your dad like to like do lectures or anything?
It depends. Has he been drinking that day?
My dad don't drink really.
Oh, okay, yeah. Because my dad, he do this thing. You know, most people when they get drunk, they like to call a spouse or like whoever they talking to. Right. He called me.
But that's good though. Yeah. I mean, he think about you. He's like, you know what?
Yeah. So
was he like demonstrative growing up? Like them? Is that what that is? Like passionate. Like hug.
Nah.
Oh, okay.
What you talking about with me or just in general?
With you.
No. My dad is
Jamaican?
Yeah, he's Jamaican. Yeah.
Okay.
yeah. My dad was raised by parents that left Jamaica, I guess in their 30s or somewhat. Mm-hmm. So yeah, he was raised by parents that had to. I say we're the first generation that has been able to like freely express ourselves and find out what we like to do. Yeah. Whereas like we come from generations of parents and grandparents that had to survive. They didn't have that ability to figure out what they like to do. Yeah. It was like I need to do what's gonna get us by.
Well, that also, and like I think the narrative about raising a bitch ass child was pretty prevalent. So like I feel like a lot of people fell for that. Like, oh, you don't want to coddle a kid, and you got to some you beat them so they don't turn out coddled, and then over time it's like, well, I'm not gonna beat them, but I'm just gonna I'm gonna try to toughen them up another way. Yeah, maybe not loving them at all. And then just I think generationally, some of us are lucky. Some of us got like a little bit. Like some of us, I mean, we actually fucking your dad will actually call you on the phone. Like I don't know, everybody can't say that. So
that is true.
Yeah. So I guess what we're saying is this Father's Day conversations are not like Mother's Day Mother's Day conversations are always so loving, and Father's Day is just like, you know what, nigga, I get it. That's really what it is. Like,
yo, Mother's Day conversations are just so happy, and Father's Day just bring out trauma.
Father's Day is like, all right, this is the day I'll bring out the excuses for you. So you didn't do a lot of shit, but now that I'm the age you were, I don't be doing this shit either, so I get it. Father's Day really is just a day of cope. Father's Day is like just the justification day. It's like, you know, I get it. I might have smacked me with a spatula too. If I was me and you was you, if I was you and you were me, I would smack you with a spatula also.
Father's Day is just thanking him for returning.
Yeah. It's like, thanks for coming
home after work.
Yeah. Thanks for just allowing me to participate in the holiday.
What was I gonna say? Yeah, since the last time we were here, we recorded actually the day before Game 5 of the NBA Finals. So we recorded leading up to that, and the Knicks, they did it.
Yeah,
the Knicks, they won. They're the 2026 NBA champions. Didn't see that coming at all.
I didn't see it coming until after Game 1. Game 1, I was like, holy shit, the Knicks are gonna win the finals.
Yeah, because leading up to it, right? It was always this talk of that whoever came out of the West, they were going to be the NBA champions. Throughout the whole season, analysts and just regular fans thought it's either going to come down to the Spurs or Oklahoma City, the Thunder.
Yeah,
right.
Well, that makes sense. That makes perfect sense.
And then, in their series was so tough. Their series went down to 7 games. The Spurs ended up winning. And when the Spurs won, they were all Wemby was crying. You just saw the players super emotional about it because of how you could just tell that series took a lot of them. You could tell that series took a lot out of them physically and emotionally. But them with Wemby crying, it showed that he thought the championship was theirs.
Yeah,
like they already, it was like, oh, we got past the Thunder. This next round is going to be easy.
Right.
And that's what I love about I'm a Sixers fan. Of course, I want the Sixers to pull it off, but watching the fashion that the Knicks won, I can't even hate on it. And I'm happy and how the Knicks won.
Yeah.
Because it showed a lot of things. One, I'm happy just because with Jalen Brunson winning, I feel like with Jalen Brunson winning the Finals MVP and leading his team and comebacks the way he did, I feel like it could kind of do some overcorrecting as far as we see how with Steph Curry, his influence on the NBA. When Steph Curry came around, it was like, all right, now you got this whole generation of players that wants to shoot as far as possible, and now the game has just shifted towards threes.
It's really made it, and what I always say around 20, maybe 18 or something is when I really tried to get back into basketball after years of just not giving a fuck.
Yeah.
And it was very difficult it's been very difficult to watch this entire time just because I'm like, why are you fucking running behind?
Because it's to the point now where teams are continuing to shoot threes even when the three isn't falling.
Yeah.
They're not switching up their game plan, and that's what I liked about what the Knicks did. The Knicks, they were able to adapt, and it showed that, just with Jalen Brunson, Josh Hart, and Mikal Bridges are playing together in college, their college experience really showed in them being able to fall from behind, but then able to adapt and adjust their game plans. Where the young players, the Spurs, they're being led by 22, 21-year-olds. So it's all they know is the game plan they've been told.
Yeah.
All they know is they just haven't learned how to make those adjustments yet, which I'm sure will definitely come in the later years as they get more experience. Yeah, I was definitely happy in the fashion that the Knicks won.
There was spirit there. It's a lot of times it's so methodical, and that's why all the analysts are gonna say, well, just based on the numbers and the way that the last few games a team has been playing, it looks like something's gonna go this way. But there's just a metaphysical element to basketball that I've always felt was missing. It just no spirit. Not all the time, but there's just a lack of spirit. So it was fun to watch. I was rooting for that because it was completely improbable the entire time. They kept fucking. Yeah. They were down by 29 and
that shit was like watching that shit was like watching a Disney movie.
Yeah, it really was. And this was multiple games. They were down by 29 one game. I think the other one.
Every game in that series, all 5 games, they were down by at least 12 points.
Right, at least 12.
We've never seen that. I think that's the first time that's happened in NBA history.
Probably. Yeah. I love that they won in a very Knicks way. It's to be down. It's okay, you do get to see us suck for a little bit, but then we turn it around. So it's it does suck, I guess, that 50 years of no championship had to happen, but it would never have been this satisfying.
Right. And that's also what makes it so beautiful that the team being led by Jalen Brunson, because he's not looked at as this elite physical athlete.
I mean, he probably he's been
like he's looked at
doubted
as,
up until this year.
Yeah, because by NBA standards, he's looked at as being small, like being short, being not the fastest athlete or the highest jumper, but just being able how to get to the spots. He's able to get to the spots.
That's what I'm saying. Like, I don't know shit. I don't really know shit about basketball, like at all. And you can tell by the way I talk about it. But I can see the energy.
But I will say
that's what I'm there for. I'm not there for numbers. I'm not good at math.
Yeah. No, and that's why I will say the one thing I was hating on. I wish that, all right, when it came to the celebration, right? When it came to the celebrations, I wish that more actual New Yorkers would have been able to have a chance to celebrate this.
What do you mean, like watch the game?
No. I mean, as far as like the actual, like the parade.
Right.
When it comes to the parades that we've had in Philly, right, with the Eagles winning the Super Bowls, those parades started from the stadium all the way down Broad Street to the Art Museum steps. So it was never a question of, it might be a question of, will you be able to, how close will you be able to get to the speeches? Mm-hmm. But it was never a worry of, will I be locked out of Broad Street? Where at this parade, how it was just like in around the World Trade Center area, like around Chambers Street and City Hall, those blocks are tight as hell. So to have all that congestion in that one area, but I didn't know that was I guess that's always been the parade route.
I mean, New York is just so big. It just, the fact that nobody got is a success.
But
that's all you can hope for, because there's no way it's gonna look good. And Philadelphia it's pretty small in comparison, population and geographically.
When they won, I'm like, all right, they're gonna have this parade. I'm thinking it's either gonna start or stop at Madison Square Garden. Mm-hmm. But it's like, I get it. They don't want to affect a lot of other businesses. But I just wish the actual New Yorkers, like I think about the people far out. I think about the fans up in the Bronx. I think about the people in Brooklyn watching the game projected on the handball courts.
Like that's where I watched it.
Right. Like I think about the fans deep in, like, the pockets of East New York, Brownsville, deep out.
That's what they get for being born black or brown. It's really their fault for being not passing the paper bag test. So if you think about it like that, it's like, well,
So I think about that, where it's like,
have they thought about not being poor? Have they tried that?
Where it's like the people that actually did get to celebrate it, the people that's not even from here. Like when I looked at the watch parties of the people in Williamsburg or people watching it in the West Village, I'm like, it might be 2 actual New Yorkers here.
Because like this city is so big that I don't know what the population of people that aren't born here is, but it's like they can have their own fucking city because of how many people that are not from the city.
Well, yeah, was you out that night?
What, the parade?
Like, yeah, did you I didn't
take
part in any of the celebrations?
Yeah, I was outside. I mean, I think I was around for every game. I was probably. I think I was outside for every game. Like I would go to some place, watch the game, hang out after. Obviously, Game 5 was the most intense.
Yeah, I was going. I went away this week. I went to Virginia Beach for a few days.
Okay.
Yeah, that was a nice time.
That's in Virginia.
Yeah, that was a nice time. Virginia Beach, it was cool. I actually saw some dolphins along the beach, and that was a pleasant surprise. I was like, yo, don't they know it's better waters out there?
Better waters.
So yeah, it was. So I went to Virginia Beach for a few days. I will say it's definitely like, once you go to the South, you will see that people are. It's not just a saying. People actually are nicer down south. Like we stopped at Starbucks, right? Stopped at Starbucks. I love my chai lattes. Mm-hmm. So the woman at the drive-thru, she was like, "Hey, like, so what brings you to town?" No, just here for a vacation. She was like, "Oh, well, if you're looking for anything to check out, it's a farmer's market around 19th Street. You want me to write down the directions for you?"
Yeah, that's super nice.
It's super nice. Super nice. It was definitely a pleasant surprise. I went to Busch Gardens while I was down there. Have you heard of Busch Gardens?
Not until you brought it up. So is it like a, what is it?
It's like it's a amusement park, but it's an amusement park, but then they also have like shows going on. If you want to catch like each section is,
so it's like Southern Disney World, or like, well, Disney World's technically no. Disney World's Florida. Florida is only the South in certain parts. The rest of it is a fucking
Florida is only Southern and the
it's
racism.
based on Disney. Yeah, it's based on Disneyland, which is California. So yeah, it's Southern Disney World, I guess. But Plantation World.
But Busch Gardens, it's like each section has its own like country. So you might go to like one section might be England or France and stuff, and then they have different foods there.
Okay, so do they have like?
So when I was there, they had like a food and wine.
How many countries was it?
About 13.
Oh, so just the white ones. The white countries.
Yeah, because they grouped Africa as one.
Africa is just one thing.
Yeah.
So like, but you can get like African food and shit.
Yeah.
That's cool.
Like so
I really didn't expect that to be a thing.
Oh, but one of the,
how the fuck is Africa one thing and Italy and France is like two distinct? That's the same shit. They both got weird smells and weird fucking attitudes towards women.
But one part, it wasn't a country. It was just like Virginia. So I got some would be more so like Virginia dishes, or
what would that be?
Well, I got some peach moonshine.
And it's like 30% alcohol and shit.
Yeah, so
50% alcohol.
Yeah, basically peach rubbing alcohol.
Nice,
but that was good. I had apple crisp.
What the fuck is that?
It was kind of like a apple pie type of dish, like a fried apples. So that was good, and and some jalapeno and cheddar hush puppies. Yeah, so that was real good. Yeah.
That's funny as fuck. You know the story of hush puppies, right?
No,
you don't know the story. We never talk about this. Like, I don't know if this is real, but like apparently the slaves would carry little pieces of bread for when they were getting like chased by the dogs, and they would throw the bread to make the puppies hush. You know?
Yo, god damn.
I don't know how true this is, but that's the story that I've heard, and I think there is some truth to it.
God damn.
But it's funny as fuck.
Everything really is rooted in racism.
Yeah. It's just funny to think like the nigga's trying not to like get mauled by a dog, and he's like, yo, you ever think about putting jalapeno in this shit, man? Like, I don't even want to waste this on a dog no more. You put some jalapeno in this shit, it's actually lit.
Damn. But going to the amusement park, I got on some of the roller coasters. Yo, do you like roller coasters?
I do like roller coasters. I kind of like the feeling of
sure?
almost dying.
When the last time you gone on a roller coaster?
Last time I went to Coney Island, I think. I haven't been to
damn,
like an actual theme park in a while.
Oh, you really are trying to die. Getting on a on a Coney Island roller coaster.
Do you know the wood one? Nigga, you ever been to the wood one?
I don't even trust the boardwalk. I feel like I'm gonna fall through that.
Well, that you are. But the wood, you have the oldest wood roller coaster I think in America is at Coney Island.
And that makes sense.
It feels like it's gonna fall apart too.
You just made me think of something. I did want to revisit this conversation we had last week, right? Remember we stumbled upon this conversation where we were talking about the whole Rick Child situation.
Who?
Rick Child, the Asian store owner that shot the young black kid.
Oh yeah. Fuck that guy. So,
in that conversation, just talking about how businesses treat us. And I posted a clip from that conversation, and it's also tough because like when we post some of these, like just a snippet of the conversation, it's like you're trying to give as much context as possible in a short amount of time.
Mm-hmm.
So some things might be missed, but I didn't like some of the responses. Like one person said, so basically we were talking about how Chinese stores that had bulletproof glass, or just any businesses that had bulletproof glass, how they view the customers. And somebody had commented like, yo, y'all need to be real with yourselves. You know the type of people that live in your community. And it made me think, it's like basically
I just ignored the entire conversation that I guess we didn't put the whole conversation, but
even
we're not dumb. Like we know that there's fucking criminals in a neighborhood where there's no jobs and shit, but
And that's my thing. It's
Think a little bit deeper for 5 seconds. It's the lack of imagination that bothers me. So you can't imagine a world where there's no bulletproof glass in your own neighborhood, nigga. How fucking bad has this world beating you into the ground to where you can't imagine like niggas paying for food, receiving the food, and leaving the establishment? That's
what I'm saying.
With no fucking glass and shit. It's not that deep. Like we can get rid of this shit. It's a mental thing. Like if your surroundings are fucking, garbage and people scared of you and all that shit, you're gonna start to feel like you live in a shitty, dangerous place. That's just it's very subtle mental shit you could do. The music that we be listening to and shit, like it's fine to listen to fucking some demonic ass shooting nigga, stabbing nigga music, but in the morning.
But then also too, if I do have to talk to you from behind a glass, I do feel like at that point I can curse you out.
Yeah, it does. It definitely heightens up the interactions. It's like creating road rage, but in a restaurant. Because that's why road rage is like that. Niggas don't talk to each other like that in line at the grocery store. If somebody bump into you, you go, "Oh shit, my bad," and they go, "It's okay." But if somebody almost come near you in a car, you like, "I'll fucking you, fat bitch." That's unnecessary. Like road rage. The fact that there's like a giant force fields protecting both of us kind of makes it feel like I should say whatever the fuck I want to. Like white people flip you off and shit. They're like, how white people give you the middle finger like with like some oomph, as if to say like this should hurt you.
Yeah.
Yeah. People get bolder when there's a force field separating you.
Yeah. Let me see.
Okay, what can you talk about? Jay-Z selling his fucking what is it? The Blueprint.
I think it's Jay-Z. I think it's The Blueprint and Reasonable Doubt.
Reasonable Doubt. Reasonable Doubt's the one I heard about.
Okay, yeah. Jay-Z is doing a deal with Target.
Yeah, he's selling the vinyl exclusively in Target.
Yeah, and people are getting mad at this because we supposed to be boycotting Target.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Emphasis on we.
Yeah.
We're supposed to be boycotting Target.
Actually, this might make you happy. I went to Walmart this morning.
That doesn't make me happy at all. That makes me sad. The fact that we've had to resort to that, just knowing how limited our options are, is making me more sad.
Right. I'm not going to support this one corporation, so I'm going to support the other.
Yeah, and they both like have the same exact. We should be boycotting either one for the same exact reason. I have bought shit from Walmart too recently ish.
Yeah. No, I went to Walmart this morning, but I went to Target a few days ago. I needed some dish soap.
And that's the thing. Like, if you live in a place where there's no local, like, fucking, like local businesses, like Target, Walmart is kind of all you got. I'm not against the boycott, but I definitely think that for consumers are in a tough spot, and it makes it hard to do a boycott. I think you should do it if you believe in it. But like for a nigga that's like trying to be all pro black and like a leader and shit to cross a picket line, I think is a bit more egregious than a consumer doing it. Yes. Like a nigga that needs a motherfucking like some sort of equipment and Amazon has it for cheap and that's all they can really afford right now, it's hard to blame you. But if you selling shit directly through that company that we don't fuck with, it's like you don't give a fuck.
Yeah, because let's see. So he's doing a 30th anniversary vinyl for Reasonable Doubt, and it's supposed to come with like special packaging, exclusive inserts, and is there any bonus?
This is a billionaire. Why doesn't he just do it from his own website or fucking like there's no black businesses on earth that can put up a fucking a fold out table with a goddamn vinyl and a t-shirt on it?
That is true. Because when we see somebody like Louis was the first person I know that
he saw all this shit on his own, right?
Yeah. It's been a good amount of specials where it was like directly, like you just got to go to his website and buy it directly from him.
Yeah, and I feel like if Jay-Z wants to sell, first of all, anybody that's buying a Jay-Z vinyl probably fucks him enough to go to a website. Like, I'm not going to Target like, oh, let me buy this 30-year-old album and a T-shirt for this nigga I kind of fuck with a little bit. Like, you probably a fan.
I more so don't even have a problem with black capitalists as long as, like, they label, like, I don't have a problem with the capitalists as long as you don't try to front as, like, you're the socialist alongside that. Like, you know what I mean? Like pick and choose. Are we getting money, niggas, or are we saving the community?
Exactly, because the people that you get money from are always going to be the people that are harming the community.
And also, too, we are forgetting that this is a drug dealer.
This nigga was selling crack to his own fucking projects.
Like people are like, oh, he hurt his community by, like one person said, like he hurt his community by helping promote the Barclays Center. It's like, so we just gonna forget the whole crack thing?
Yeah, and then he stabbed a actual human being. Like, and I'm fine with that. Like a lot of the music I listen to is niggas talking about killing other niggas. But I can't act like I'm doing it for some sort of revolutionary reason. I'm doing it because I just fucking feel like it.
Let me see. Let's talk about this. You see this clip of Terry Crews?
Yeah, this is the funniest shit.
Yeah, Terry Crews, he was talking about, the porn addiction. And I've heard people, like I know a few people that said like they gave up porn, which I get is like, because watching porn on the daily, it could kind of, I don't know if desensitize you would be the right word, but it'll give you a false image of what intimacy is supposed to look like.
Yeah.
And proper love and like, just how to treat your partner.
Yeah.
So, because the type of shit no,
go ahead. Finish that thought, man. This is a safe space.
Just like the type of stuff you see online, it's just
now who's you? This is the type of stuff you indict yourself. Don't be seeing that shit online. I'm a good boy.
Yeah, porn. It could it definitely can cloud your view of intimacy.
Yeah, it does. It makes you feel like your interactions with like women that might be completely nothing. You're like, damn, maybe I could fucking fuck the girl in Popeyes. Like dumb fantasies and shit. Like maybe this bitch trying to fuck me on top of this pizza box. It's just stupid shit. And like your actual intimacy, like not even just people, like it's gonna be weird to interact with women that you don't know because you thinking on some horny shit. And like if you got like a partner and you just like, damn, why she not fucking moaning like a goddamn like psychopath like they do in porn.
Yeah, because like that story I just shared about the Starbucks worker, right? Where she's just genuinely trying to be nice to me. Yeah. Right? But for some people, you might think, oh, she trying to fuck.
Yeah, like, oh, she about to write down directions to her house. Like, okay, I see what's going on. Yeah. But it's just, how could you not, if all you're watching is man meets woman, woman flirts, sex happens, your brain starts to form those connections to where anytime somebody is nice to you, you jump to that conclusion. It's like you're Pavlovian training yourself to expect sex from regular interactions. You're going to expect things and you're not going to know why you expect them. And it just rewires your brain. So there's a lot of reasons it's not good. You looking at other niggas' dicks too. That's just, that's some funny shit. You're like, I got to see the dick. Everybody I know that watches porn, and me too, when I was watching this shit, I was like, I'm gonna watch this with no dick. Where the dick at?
I do gotta see that dick.
The way you said that was great. I gotta see that dick. That's what your brain's telling you, because that's sex. Sex is a dick in the vagina. But then, like, you step away and you're like, do I really gotta see a dick to have a good Wednesday? Like, it's unnecessary. And I don't know. I mean, when I was a kid, that's genuinely how I learned about sex, which is probably not the greatest thing in the world, but it happened. You're fucking 12 years old and you got the entire internet at your disposal. I remember like when I was a kid, this is going to be a little graphic, but when you're a kid, you might try to beat off for a couple times, or maybe you just get one in, and then I would so I'd be done, but I'd still be watching it just to like see what's going on. Like I seen some fucking insane shit just like research purposes.
So I think that might be the good thing about me having dial-up internet. like for me to like having dial-up internet. It took me 3 days to see a stroke. I'm leaving the internet. I'm leaving the internet on. I'm like, all right. By the time I get home from school, I should be able to watch this tonight.
It's like, do you ever miss it? Because you know how sometimes your internet's bad and you miss a good part, so you try to rewind and it's buffered again. So like, oh fuck, he pulled it out. I wanted to see it go in, and then you started over, and now he's right back to square one. Yeah, I was wilding back then. So Terry Crews, we'll let him explain it.
It was, I got a day off from the set. I'm usually on location, and I could watch porn from probably 10 o'clock after my workout, 10 a.m. to 11 p.m. at night.
10 a.m. to 11 p.m. at night.
It wouldn't stop, and I couldn't stop. It was what you would call a splurge. Like, it just couldn't stop. I couldn't. When day turns into night and you're still watching, I knew I had a problem. It was.
No, I wonder what set he was on. Cause like, was this
Everybody Hates Chris?
Is this Julius? like, you know that's $4.83 worth of lotion. He be getting off like, you better unplug that clock. I could see how he didn't know the whole day went by.
$4.83 worth of.
But that shit is that is crazy.
You just
man.
waste 92 cents worth of tissue.
That is crazy. Like, to be doing that all day. Was
this The Longest Yard? Because if you beating off on the set of The Longest Yard, that's insane. There was like two women in the whole movie,
and one of them was Tracy Morgan.
Yeah, this nigga's beating his dick for 13 hours because Tracy Morgan set him off. That's fucking insane. If you just said 6 hours, I would like. I don't know if anything more than like 2 hours.
Anything past after you finished is crazy. Because it's like, once you done, you sitting there looking at yourself like, yo, I'm disgusting.
And I don't know what kind of steroids he was on to where his dick don't start hurting. Because I don't think I ever really, like, when you a kid, I guess you got like, you could probably refractorize super quick or whatever the fuck, but this nigga was this is a form of self-harm, nigga. At a certain point, blood just gonna come out. 13 hours in a day just don't make sense. Like, there's nothing else to do.
But I really do wish I wish I knew exactly what point in his life this was.
Yeah, because that definitely is important. It's important to know who he was around when he was beating off for 13 hours. Like, what movie was like, this is White Chicks, nigga? You beating off to Marlon Wayans? That's crazy.
And I think is he super religious? Yeah, that may actually make sense. I'm looking at his Wikipedia. It says he's a devout Christian.
Oh.
So that kind of does make a little bit more sense.
He's definitely watching some fucking gay midgets or something. Christian niggas be like trying to like suppress some of the most insane urges. Was that his only addiction, actually? Because I can see how, like, all right, you like coked up or whatever the fuck, and you just, out of your mind. But if you just dead sober beating your dick for 13 hours, god damn, man. I heard that, like, because how Christian niggas is always like, porn will ruin your life. I've said, like, we started this off by saying, like, porn is, like, not good for you. Mm-hmm. But it's not necessarily the worst thing in the world. Like, we're fucking, mammals, and if there's an available sphere of the internet where you could just go watch, I feel like most people are going to take that deal. I don't think it's the worst thing in the world, but like,
because I guess being in Hollywood, the temptation is around, so he's probably looking at it like, this isn't cheating.
It's not.
This is a way to get those. This is a way to get those same feelings and a way to fight that temptation.
Yeah,
But 13 hours is crazy.
Because if you're like a Christian, I don't know if that, I don't even know. Does that even help with the urges, or does it make it worse? It's like how, like, you fucking like you instead of eating fucking like ice cream, you eat some fucking like cottage cheese, and you're like, this ain't cottage cheese. Now I really want some fucking ice cream. You know, I think that might make it worse. Also, Christian dudes that are like, oh, I had a porn addiction and it was awful, and my wife caught me and it was shame. Apparently, a lot of those dudes, like the numbers that they've done, like they're not watching porn any more than like a regular person. Like they're just fucking so fucked up from the like church shit that they just think that they have like guilt and shit. This nigga was wilding though. 13 hours and that's inhumane.
Bro, that's a shift.
Yeah. I can't think of shit I want to do for 13 hours. There's nothing you could do for 13 hours. You can't drink water for 13 hours. I can't talk to my motherfucking mom for 13 hours. Niggas like, are you addicted to your mom? What the fuck is going on?
Yo, I love naps.
Yeah.
Right? I love a nap.
I had one today.
If I'm sleeping for 13 hours, you're going to be like, yo, you depressed.
Yeah. Yeah. He might be bullshitting because like I can see how like maybe he started and then he went out, got a sandwich, you know, played ping pong with somebody and then came back and popped off a couple more times. Like I can't see him just bow, 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 bow. 13 hours. He gotta be embellishing this shit because Christian niggas embellish. They you know, God save me. You know how every pastor was a motherfucking in a gang and was a drug kingpin. He's like, you know, I was on the block. Yeah. I was shooting niggas. I was stabbing niggas and all that. But you know, Jesus saved me. You know, pastors be lying, but they really just be like square ass niggas that smoke weed a couple times and they like, God save me. I was one of the most dangerous niggas the city ever seen. I was one of the most dangerous drug kingpins. The Lord delivered me from that. I would have killed everybody in here for looking at me wrong. And it's like the most bitch ass nigga ever that just like he smoked weed a couple times. He got into a fight and now he's God delivered him from fucking.
Nigga used to just skip gym class to get high.
God delivered him from being a teenager and shit. Like you was a teenager, nigga. You got high and you fought. I was addicted to sex. I'm like, bro, you fuck.
Well, I guess
fuck one Asian, and now you think you pimping and shit. Like,
well, since we talking about like God and religion, I guess we can talk about the MLB. MLB just had Pride Night.
Yeah,
and a few players, I believe, on the San Francisco Giants, they didn't want to wear their pride hats.
You live in San Francisco. Every hat is a pride hat. That's first of all.
So what they did were a few of the players, they wrote Bible verses. Mm-hmm. They wrote Bible verses on their hats. And honestly, I think I'm with the players on this one.
I'm not with the players, but I'm against the MLB exploiting Pride Night.
That's what I mean. Yeah. The players is like, all right, I'm glad you clarified that. I'm not with the players because it's like, if y'all feel this deeply about it, y'all could have wrote those Bible verses on the hat opening day. Those messages could have been on the hats any other game of the year. But y'all choose to use this event. Y'all chose to use this event for a reason and to put down a group of people that are being exploited.
Yeah, that's a good point. Like, where's all this Christian shit before the LGBT comes into it? You know, it's always like everybody's always just getting money, fucking hoes and drinking and partying, and then all of a sudden niggas start doing the cross with the fucking Jesus piece when two niggas start kissing and shit. And I don't like the idea of organizations that aren't really even like gay friendly using this. I mean, not to say that like there's definitely players in the MLB that are gay. I'm sure there's a lot of fans that watch it, but it's like you're not marketing to gay niggas except for once a year. Like, I don't like when they do that shit for black people neither. Like, take them fists off the fucking ice cream at Walmart. I want no motherfucking Black Power ice cream from Walmart, nigga. I don't want none of that shit. And if they were like, I could be wrong about this, but if they're actually investing in, you know, homeless gay youth or whatever the fuck, then I'll be like, you know what, have the Pride Night. You actually care about this. But, you know, they clearly don't care. Same reason Target was selling all the gay shit is because it's for sale. It's a product. I hate when fucking corporations and clear, like, business entities start acting like people with fucking beliefs and opinions. Like you're a bunch of probably straight white dudes sitting in a circle making decisions and shit. And even if one of them niggas is gay, so the fuck what?
I think the Department of Justice is doing an investigation.
For what?
The Department of Justice is trying to investigate whether this violated like religious discrimination.
I want to see the hats because if the hats are ugly, I get it. And that's the thing that always.
The hats. It was basically so. Wait, this is the hat right here. It's like the San Francisco logo, but as a rainbow, and on the side of it, he wrote the Bible verse.
I mean, my whole thing about the rainbow colored shit is it don't really be looking good. Like they just be forcing it on shit. It's just aesthetically, I'm just like not fucking with it all the time.
It's like for a group of people that are known to dress well, the rainbow isn't doing them justice. Pick a shade.
Right. And who's designing the hats? If they want to do some gay shit, they should have a nigga design entire dresses for these motherfuckers and then actually make them like aerodynamic so they can play in it. But just a hat, ain't no such thing as a gay hat. We got to figure out if we want to let. I don't know. Maybe it's very possible I'm just not the guy to even talk about this shit because I'm not gay. But I just think it's such bullshit when every fucking company is gay for a month and then turns out the entire board is donating to fucking like homophobic and transphobic and like all these like
conversion therapy.
Yeah, like they're fucking donating to the campaigns of like right wing, like authoritarian, Republican, anti everything politicians. But for 1 month out of the year, they're gay just to remind gay people that they also hey, you can spend money here too, just so you guys know. That's really what it is. Like when they do the black shit, you know, whether it be Juneteenth, Black History Month, Gay Pride Month, or anything, they're just saying, hey, I know you guys are out celebrating your identities, but just so you know, don't forget we do accept money.
Yeah, Chris Brown's dog attacked somebody, and it's crazy because I see it with Pepsi, right? Your dog does take on the personality of. So I wonder what kind of dog he had. Let me see. So he's in a.
Oh, they had to put the dog down.
Damn, they did.
They had to put the dog down. That's fucked up.
Wait, where? Damn, the dog was euthanized. Damn. Well, it says the person. Okay, so it was a housekeeper. The housekeeper was taking out the trash, and she suffered bites to her face, arm, and legs.
That's terrible.
Damn. You know what they say you gotta put a thumb in the dog ass, like because there's no other way. A dog bite is just too strong. And
I never heard that.
Yeah.
I heard like with sharks you put a thumb in their eyeball.
Yeah, no, but
I didn't know. Well,
with a dog, it's a finger.
If you hear about me putting my thumb in a dog's asshole, just know I was left with no other choice. That'd be the only reason I do. Yeah, that is funny as fuck. Like this nigga's dog watched him beat up women, and now he's fucking attacking women too.
If I get in a street fight, I'm gonna do that.
What? Put your thumb in the dude's ass. I mean, that would probably stop a fight with a human being too. Now that you mention it, I don't think it's too many organisms that will keep fighting through a finger in the ass. I think most living beings don't want to have a finger in their ass no matter what's going on. There's really no activity that I'm going to continue doing through a thumb on my ass.
Let's see. It says, so Chris Brown.
Like I could have my mom she'd be hanging from a cliff and I got my mom's arm. If a nigga put his thumb in my ass, I'm dropping my mom. Like there's nothing that's going to continue through that.
Oh, wow. It says it ended in a mistrial because one of the jurors was searching the internet for information. So now they gotta find a whole new jury. Apple revealed its top
most streamed artists of all time. Okay.
Let's see if there's any surprises on here. Yeah, so Drake is the most streamed artist, then is Taylor Swift and Future.
But yeah, the thing that fucks me up is like how if you use Apple Music, what is it, like autoplay? Mm-hmm. Like if you finish listening to some shit, some different music will play. And like the first song is always gonna be like fucking Stick Talk, fucking It's gonna be Future. It's gonna be Travis Scott.
Mm-hmm.
Travis Scott. I think like I just don't get it no more. I think that's something I aged out of. I don't understand the music.
No.
Yeah, I don't want to hear fucking Sicko Mood. I don't want to hear Goosebumps or fucking.
Always hated Travis Scott.
I gave him a chance because he did seem like, you know, original at a certain point. And not that he doesn't seem like it now. I'm just like, bro, I'm not 13 and Mexican, so it just don't seem like it's for me.
Is it because it's more so with somebody like a Travis Scott is more so he falls in that swag, that swag rap category for me. It's more aura than actual good music.
Yeah, it don't sound good. Like his signature is just like a hard to listen to whine. Yeah. Like his fucking like ad libs and shit. And somebody mentioned something. This was like 2020, and this stuck with me for like years. And it is something that I kind of apply to a lot of shit. Like so 2020 was the George Floyd riot year. Mm-hmm. And somebody was like, so everybody's out in the fucking street, like protesting, like breaking shit, throwing shit at cops. And they're like, well, where's Travis Scott and all this? Like his whole entire vibe or his whole entire like selling point is like rage. Like you go to his concerts, he's raging, he's throwing shit, he's angry and all that. And where is he when something that actually matters appears? Like an actual reason to be angry. And I don't know if that's exactly fair to launch at an artist who's just trying to create entertainment. But that has made me like distance myself from a lot of artists like that who just seem to be angry for no reason when there's millions of reasons to be angry. Yeah. Like that's my biggest problem with like rap music right now. Like niggas are angry for the wrong reasons. Like I would never try to convince a young nigga that's not being angry about shit. Cause that's what they try to do. Like when you in school, they're like, why are you always in trouble? Why are you like, it's like, cause nigga, the world sucks. Like they try to convince you, no, just be calm and fucking do your homework. But nobody's ever like, you just mad at the wrong shit. Yeah. You shooting the wrong color of people.
No. That's a great point. It's like
we just mad about the wrong shit. We not supposed to stop being mad and just go to school and fucking fix yourself. Like stop being angry. Like no, you niggas, you got plenty of reason to be angry.
Yeah, it's like you'll turn up on this assistant that's just doing their job or this young intern. But when it's actually time to like turn up and like fight for the people that are working hard to give you their hard-earned money, you won't turn up for them. Yeah. So I get exactly what you mean. It's kind of like there's a few artists that say things along those lines, like Wayne. Yeah, he doesn't see racism. Yeah, I think ASAP did at one point.
Yeah, I think he's just like I'm a pretty nigga. You know, I'll be fucking bitches, and it's like shut the fuck up. Yeah, again, they're artists. They make entertainment and all that, but that's why it's so hard for me to listen to a lot of angry ass music where niggas are just mad at nothing when there's so much fucked up shit going on, like Youngboy and shit. Like I love that shit. That nigga's just straight fucking energy, and like his music is just like loud and abrasive, but there's no actual substance to it. Nigga's just angry just because he ran out of Percocets or whatever the fuck. You know, that's not necessarily productive.
That's actually what made me appreciate Tupac more.
Yeah,
in the later years, where you know the whole thing with Tupac is he got stuck in the character he was playing. He didn't really live that life, and it's like
I agree with that, but I think it was for a good.
No, I used to agree with that, but then when you really think about who he is, like who he was raised by, being raised by a mother that had ties to the Black Panther Party. Like, I mean, even his name within itself, Tupac Shakur. Yeah. So, because it was Assata Shakur, was that she was their relation actually? Let me look that up.
I think that was like his aunt or some shit by like some couple of degrees of separation or something. But yeah, that's a great point because like even if he was pretending, like even if he was acting, he did correctly identify the population of people that had the most rebellious potential or like revolutionary potential in this country. Like it's not a bunch of like niggas now, they wear the beret and they got a little fucking suit and some fingerless gloves, and I'm like, niggas don't dress like that. But if he actually was around some like, I'm not gonna say he was actually in the hood with black people that had actual problems, and he knew how to speak the language that they spoke, and he knew how to relate has ideas to those people. So regardless if he was really like a thug or anything, don't really matter, because he was actually like a good avatar for the frustrations that people felt at the time. And we don't really have much of that right now.
And also, he was a theater kid.
Yeah, and I think he might have been playing a role, but like that's kind of
no. But I think a theater kid raised by the Black Panthers, I think that would be the person that would be ready to be on the front lines going against the system.
Yeah, or at least just be the mouthpiece of it, like. Yeah. Cause all the smarty pants book reading niggas not gonna do shit. You know, we not doing shit. We podcasting. I ain't shot a cop once. That nigga did. I don't know how he got there, but yeah, that's why I don't really. Travis Scott's music don't do shit for me. You know, like the rage beats, like the Playboy Cardi, the Ken Carson, and all that shit. It shit just empty to me. Like you niggas just mad. Like you getting money, and you just fucking got fire at your concert. Like it's just fake rage. You know, that's why fucking rock music is dead. You know, when like the punk shit in the like 70s, like British people and shit, they actually had shit to be mad about.
I don't know if I talked about this with you. You know why? I actually heard why garage bands died.
Ain't no fucking garages, nigga. You don't know why you got a garage.
Well, that
who the fuck got a garage?
The housing market. No, I think HOAs killed the garage bands.
That makes sense. HOAs are the devil.
Yeah, because it's like, how you gonna tell me what I could do in my garage?
Yeah, they only let you have like a fucking different colored mailbox. So, you know, noise complaints, they don't have that shit. Like, they will fuck your whole entire living situation up. And I'm pretty sure there's no, like, oversight. Like, the HOA is like its own, it's like a fucking sovereign nation. Like, the HOAs can, like, nobody can tell the HOA what to do and shit. Like, they can just make up rules and you gotta abide by it or whatever the fuck.
Yeah, like, you can't even, bro, your house will get foreclosed for leaving your trash can out on the wrong day.
Yo, they will actually like send you fucking dumbass mail about the like most tiny shit, and like make you go to meetings and everything. Yeah, HOAs are fucking. I don't really even know what a HOA is because I never owned a house myself, but it's some bullshit. Yeah, I don't know. That's something to think about. Like, why is all music, all the anger that's in music now is just completely fabricated? Like, it's a lot of shit where like in real life niggas is angry, but it never like makes its way into the music. You know. A couple of people have made protest songs. You know, Lil Baby made one. Remember Lil Baby's protest song? That shit was cute. Yeah. That little fucking... And then the nigga went right back to, like, gambling $1 million at a time and fucking... I don't got no smoke for Lil Baby. He's cool.
So this happened this past week, Tyra Banks. So we talked... A while ago, we talked about Tyra Banks, the whole documentary that was on showing the behind the scenes of America's Next Top Model. But after some of the backlash she's received from that, she's decided to sue Netflix over the documentary. Like, she's suing for defamation, saying that Netflix and the directors, they showed her in a bad light and they created a false narrative. So she said she sat down and did about a 3.5 hour interview with them, and they only showed 16 minutes of it. And
honestly, I'm kind of like torn on that. This whole thing, like, she might have a point, but also like you did fucking, you know, put people into different races and give them a baby of that race. Like, that blows my fucking mind that actually existed.
Yeah, that where it's like, all right, they might be showing you in a bad light, but you did say, hey, you know your mom got shot. Let's do a photo shoot like that.
Yeah, man, it's just. There's all right, so you could interview me for 3.5 hours about like slapping women or some shit, and no matter what amount of time you take from that interview, it's not gonna make me look bad because I don't slap women. Right. But like, she really did do some fucked up shit, so it don't. But I know how these documentaries work, and it's for Netflix. Like, they sensationalize, so she might have a point, but she really did do the shit these niggas said. So, like, admittedly, out of her own mouth, she did the shit.
And that's the point of the interview. The point of the interview is to ask you a bunch of questions, to give you a bunch of different answers, and then when I sneak in that question that I really want to get, that's what. Like, I'm trying to lead you down a pathway to get the take that I really want. So And that's probably like why with a lot of documentaries you see when they say, we reached out to this person for comment, and they refused. They didn't want to partake in this.
Because sometimes it ain't nothing you can say to fix it.
Yeah. So I get her wanting to be a part of this documentary, to thinking that, you know, I want to give my part. I want to speak my piece. I want to justify why I did this. But like you said, sometimes it's nothing that you can say or do. It's nothing you can say or do to correct certain things.
Yeah.
There's no way you could say, this is why I had them in blackface.
It really ain't. There's really like 3 reasons for that. And, you know, she's fucking been a model her whole life and used to be in fucking everybody like loving her beauty and all that shit. I don't think she would ever have turned down an opportunity to be in front of a camera. Just sit there with a nice outfit on and talk. I don't think any model would turn that down. So, yeah, there's really like, some people were really upset at her. I've seen like the reactions to this, and people were upset about what she did. I don't know if I was necessarily upset. There was a couple of times where I was appalled, and you know, I was kind of laughing, like, "Oh shit, I can't believe that shit really happened that way." But
I guess one of the things that kind of did make her look bad that didn't happen the way they put it in the series was that sexual assault. Remember they said it was like that one girl that said she was.
Oh yeah, actually, yeah. Fuck her. What the fuck? I forgot about that.
She said. No. But no, I'm saying it made Tyra look bad, but it might have not exactly how it went.
I don't think it was her fault. I think it was. I think the entire fucking production crew, anybody that was involved and knew about the situation, was at fault. And also the culture at the time. We're talking about the early 2000s. Rape culture was fucking rampant. Like. We didn't even define rape in the way that we understand it now. I'm really grateful for understanding like before I even got to college, like we figured out what rape really was. You know what I mean? Yeah. We didn't even know what was in 2003. We thought it was just like you hold somebody down. You know what I mean?
Yeah, because like we didn't. People didn't. Like, luckily we were kids, right? But like the adults. They was just letting anything fly. Yeah. Niggas was watching the R. Kelly tape in barbershops like there wasn't a child. Yeah,
exactly. The type of shit I'm saying. Like, it was victim blaming just wasn't even like a real concept.
Yeah, because even like we were talking about this off the mic with Mystical, right? Yeah. Mystical, he just got sentenced to 20 years. Yeah. He just got found guilty of like a very heinous, another very heinous sexual crime.
Yeah, but he's being charged with coming in with his dick in his hand.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. When you listen to Shake It Fast, that was the song back then. But when you hear the Open the Line, that was my introduction. I didn't know the No Limit.
That's the first thing I've ever heard him say, yeah.
I didn't know the No Limit Mystical. I only heard the Mystical working with Pharrell at first, right? And the first line, after Shake It Fast, I walk in with my dick in my hand.
That's sending him right to jail. Your Honor, the defendant clearly stated he came in with his dick in his hand. Guilty. I request a guilty verdict immediately. Like the other song it's I came in with my dick in my hand and danger. And just being like sexually aggressive, you know, grabbing a woman and kissing her. You know how it was like this woman's being fucking, this woman's being emotional. Slap her in the face, then grab her and kiss her, and then like, because in the movies like the woman will be into that. Right. Oh, what a strong man. Thank you for slapping the fuck out of me, and then kissing me on the mouth without asking. Like you could do that back then, I guess. Not in 2003, but you know, over time we've discovered. I think where I got here was from the America's Next Top Model thing. But the girl, some guy got her blackout drunk, and I 2003. I think.
I mean, but she also was a model that's like she was probably like 110 pounds.
Yeah.
Not eating all day. So it was a combination of things where it's like you looking at it as like this is a adult. She's a lightweight, so that alcohol is going to hit her fast. Probably felt safe because there were other people around.
Yeah.
Whereas like,
she probably thought this is a pretty safe environment,
especially because
bunch of women around. You know,
not even just the women. It was a full camera crew.
That too. Oh, they filmed it, didn't they?
Yeah.
They filmed it. Yeah.
So that's the one thing where I say to put that all on Tyra. I don't think that's the right thing to do, but
everybody that could have been responsible for that should be held responsible, even if it's just in the public eye and there's no charges filed. Like,
yeah, because Tyra definitely did help create the narrative where she was at one point she was telling the story in the episode about she was trying to she was speaking to the girl in a way of making her feel guilty.
Yeah, like, oh, you cheated on your boyfriend, and in reality some fucking stranger got her drunk out of her mind. So different time. And yeah, it wasn't okay then. Like, I'm pretty sure most people, like good people, knew that shit wasn't okay back then. Like, it didn't fly, but I think there was just not as much momentum to in the public eye to where we would all agree to hold somebody responsible for that. This is, peak fucking Harvey Weinstein times and all that shit. So it wasn't that it wasn't wrong. I think it might have just been more so like, hey, this is just the way shit works around here. Mm-hmm. And we don't got enough fucking power to do anything about it. Yeah, man. You can't really actually be involved in a lot of fucked up shit and then be mad about how it makes you look. But if she got a case, then fuck it. Get the money. Because, a Netflix documentary is going to sensationalize some shit. So, I mean, I don't think it made her look worse than she actually was. I think it made her look accurately bad.
Right, yeah.
I was like, oh, she's still like nice and pretty and tried to do her best thing. She tried to do her best with this show, and she made some mistakes. And some of them were heinous, and some of them were more than mistakes. In this situation we talked about a second ago, I don't think that's classifies as a mistake. Like, she did some fucked up shit. She made some mistakes. She's talking about it. I don't really know what to make of it, but defamation is that's a very vague term.
Yeah.
You defamed yourself. It's like, oh, you gonna just put out me defaming myself? You're responsible for defamation. It's like, you said this shit. You did that shit.
But as always, so I guess just a few things before we go moving forward. So we were away for a few weeks, but in that time we have been just still preparing the Patreon. We do have, because I want to get like a good catalog of episodes before we unleash that. As always, I forgot to mention this up front. If you haven't already, please feel free to join the Discord while that is still free and available to everyone. Join the Discord. That is in the description to every episode. Follow us on all our social media. We going to get back to doing the Tubi movies consistently, but I'm trying to figure out a way, just from a technical aspect, of a way that we could clip that and show parts of the movie while we talk about that for the visual supporters, the people that's watching the videos.
I'm pretty sure I'll be able to figure it out. I'll be able to figure that out.
Yeah, because I've
already got the wheels turning on that, so we got a plan. But yeah, we're gonna bring the Tubi movies back a little bit.
Yeah, because we have like a grading scale for the movies, so it's more so just working on some technical things behind the scenes. But as always, man, definitely do appreciate y'all for supporting as always. And you got anything else before we get out of here?
Nope. Good.
Right,
Gotta be.
Yeah, well, shit, we about to go fight for this toilet.
Bro, we rock, paper, scissors live on the camera, so nobody can say nobody cheated, and fair is fair.
No, that's cool. I'll let you go.
Nigga,
all right.
Let's entertain the people. We're fucking paid dancing, Russian bears.
All right, right.
2 out of 3. Also, Wait. We're doing rock. Okay.
Yeah,
Rock,
rock,
paper, scissors,
yeah.
shoot. Okay.
Right.
I said 2 out of 3, right?
All right.
Fuck. All right, you got it.
All right. Well, thank y'all for tuning in to another episode, man. It's been a good one. We appreciate y'all. I'm Anthony Moore.
Fair is fair. You get the bathroom first. I'm Asante Morris.
And we out of here.